Hi boys and girls, today is Crazy Hair Day. This is Wacky Week. Today is Monday, May 11th, and I am just wearing crazy hair. Every day this week, Mrs. Regula and I are going to tell you what kind of spirit day it is, and then at our live Zoom meeting, we're going to ask you to wear crazy hair or whatever Mrs. Regula announces tomorrow, and me on Wednesday, and her on Thursday, and then we're going to have all these spirit days all on Friday. So don't forget to make your hair all crazy and wacky. And if you don't want to do this to your hair, or if you have a nice tight haircut right now, you can wear a crazy hat. Either wear it sideways or backwards or whatever you want to do. Could you put color in your hair? Ask mom and dad. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, so this whole week is Wacky Week, and we're going to do things so crazy. But let's start with our morning song. Let's do bread and butter, okay? Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Say hello as loud as you can. Hello! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Say hello as quietly as you can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Say hello as silly as you can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Say hello as calmly as you can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Say hello as serious as you can. Hello. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Say hello. What's the opposite of serious? Do you think it's wacky, like Wacky Week? Say hello as wacky as you can. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Circle Time. Again, it's Monday. Today I'm going to do some fun, kind of a fun art project with you that maybe you could try with a sibling or a parent at home. I'm going to read you a wacky story about crazy hair, and we're going to have some fun. Stick around. Okay, the first wacky thing we're going to do, we're going to have some raisins. We're going to get some raisins to dance. And the way we're going to get them to dance, here are our raisins. I'm going to put some bubbly water. You can use Sprite. You can use ginger ale, something that's clear and something that has bubbles. Drop a few raisins in, and we see if we can get the raisins to lift up and start to dance. Ooh, that guy wants to dance. Ooh. They're lifting up. Is there enough bubbles to get them to lift up? Oop, that guy wants to dance. Oh, there he goes. There goes a dancing raisin. The carbon dioxide, the bubbles inside, oh, he's going up and down. They want to lift these raisins up and down. Let's see if I can get another one to get in there. That guy just wants to dance. Oh, here he goes. He's going to lift. This guy's just having a good time. He sure is wacky. It's called Dancing Raisins. Oh, is he having fun? Up and down. Oh, he's flipping over. He's doing all kind of crazy dancing. The other guys don't want to get up and dance. I'm going to throw all these guys in and see if we can get some more to dance with him. Oh, there goes another. They dropped. Oh, there goes another. Is that funny? That's called Dancing Rainbows. That sure is wacky. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, this is called Chasing Crayons. It's an art project, and then you have to do something where you look a little bit closer and find some things that you've drawn. This is my son Jack. Say hi, Jack. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're each going to pick a crayon color and then we're going to chase each other across the paper. Let's see if you can follow along. Okay, Jack, what crayon color do you want to pick?
Green.
You can do green, I'll do pink. All right. Are you ready? You're going to chase me. Start up here. Here we go. Follow where my design goes. Oh, up into the corner down here. Across the center. And when we kind of fill up the page, then we stop. Awesome. Then we take a look at our picture. See our picture? And then you look closely and you say, is there anything in this picture that you see? Any design? Well, I see down over here, I see the number 8. Do you see that number 8? It looks to me like here, I see the letter G. Do you see that there? Sometimes you can look and say, oh, I see a cloud up here in the distance. Or I see a flower. Like maybe this is this. Here's a petal. And then this is going to be the flower on it. After you do chasing crayons with somebody in your house, then you could take a different color or one of the same colors and you can color in these lines. And see what kind of beautiful picture you can make at the end. Okay, here are some things I found in our picture. I already told you that I found the number 8. I also found the number 4. Do you see that? This right here, I found a pretzel in it. I found the letter B. I found a flower. This is the flower, this is the stem, and then I drew a couple of petals. I found a butterfly up here, and I added some antennas. And then down here, I kind of thought it looked a little bit like a rainbow, so I colored all the different colors of the rainbow. And I put a pot of gold down here with some gold coins. That is called Crazy Chasing Crayons. Okay, I had you take a closer look at the chasing crayons, and now I want you to take a closer look at these pictures. Take a look at this circle. It shows just a small little image of something. What do you think that is? Let me get a little bit closer. What do you think that is? Did you think it might be, oh, a turtle in a shell? Look at that, just that part. Yeah, that looks like a turtle shell. Good job. Taking a closer look. What do you think that little shape is? It is part of an antler of a deer. Look again. Do you see it? Now you can see it. It even looks fuzzy in the little picture. What do you think this might be? Very colorful. It's a whole bunch of colorful leaves. This one, what could that be? Think about the winter. Did you say icicles hanging? That's what it is. Sometimes you just got to take a little bit of a closer look, right? Okay, boys and girls, I had 3 ponytails in my hair earlier. I put a lot of rubber bands in this container. Take a guess. How many rubber bands do you think are in this container? I'm going to do an estimation. How many do you think? Put a number in your head. All right, time to count. Let's see how many are in here. I'll dump them all out here. Oops. Nope, I'll dump them out here, and then we'll start counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, there's still some more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, a few more, 16, ooh, this one's kind of fun, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oop, there's 20 in the container. I hope you got something close to 20. Good job. Okay, on this crazy hair day, we are going to use a balloon and we're going to rub it against our hair and we're going to create static electricity. Okay, static electricity. In this balloon right now, it's pretty balanced. There's enough positive charge and negative charge. But when you rub it against your hair, you're creating an imbalance of charges. So let's say there's some positive charges, but then there's going to be a whole bunch of negative charges, and that is what allows it to stick to the wall. We're going to try to move a tissue paper, and we're going to try to roll a tin can or an aluminum can. Come on over, Jack. Jack, kind of stand over there. I'll get Jack filming. Okay, rub it on your head, buddy. He's making the imbalance. Okay, try to pick up the tissue paper or move the tissue paper. Ooh, ooh. Good, he's getting it to move without even touching it. Awesome. Can you try, ooh, very nice. Can you try to roll? Yep. Shake, shake, shake some more, imbalance. Without touching the can. Can you try to get the can to move? Oh, 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 you're kind of in the... It's okay, do it again, but don't stand in front of my can. Show the static side. Oh, you're getting the can to move. He is creating an imbalance of the positive and the negative charges, and it's making the static electricity. Thanks, Jack. Can you say bye?
Bye.
Okay, boys and girls, even if you don't have anything to do with crazy hair, you could wear a silly hat on your head. Today's story is called Stephanie's Ponytail. Let's see if I can balance the hat on my head. Stephanie's Ponytail. This is by Robert Munch. He writes a lot of silly, wacky, funny stories. Kind of like Mo Willems. We really like him too. One day, Stephanie went to her mom and said, "None of the kids in my class have a ponytail." Oh, there goes my hat. "None of the kids in my class have a ponytail. I want a nice ponytail coming right out the back." So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail coming right out the back. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids looked at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail, and I like it." The next morning, When Stephanie went to school, all the other girls had ponytails coming out the back. Stephanie looked at them and said, "You are all a bunch of copycats. You just do whatever I do. You don't have a brain in your head." The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said no. "Then that's that," said her mom. "That's the only place you can do ponytails." "No, it's not," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the side, just above my ear." "Very strange," said the mom. "Are you sure that is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming right out above her ear. See, it's coming out sideways now. When she went to school, the other kids saw her and they said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning when Stephanie came to school, all the girls and even some of the boys had nice ponytails coming out above their ear, off the side of their head. Look at the little boy has it too. And it looks like the teacher did it. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" "No," said Stephanie. "Would you like one coming out the side?" "No," said Stephanie. "Then that's that," said the mom. "There is no other place you can do ponytails." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the top of my head like a tree." "That's very, very strange," said the mom. "Are you sure that is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out the top of her head, just like a tree. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all the girls and all the boys had ponytails coming out of the top. It looked like broccoli was growing out of their heads. See that? Everybody has a top ponytail going on. Oh, so funny, boys and girls, but I want to show you something. Look at the bird even has it. See the birdies? He even put his hair in a ponytail. Is that funny? The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" "No," said Stephanie. "Stephanie, would you like it coming out the side?" "No," said Stephanie. "Would you like one coming out the top?" "No." "Then that is definitely that," said the mom. "There is no other place you can do ponytails." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the front and hanging down in front of my nose." Oh, how is she going to be able to see? She's going to bump into a tree. "But nobody will know if you're coming or going," her mom said. "Are you sure that is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out the front. On the way to school, she bumped into 4 trees, 3 cars, 2 houses, and 1 principal. When she finally got to her class, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all the girls and all of the boys and even the teacher had ponytails coming out the front and hanging down in front of their noses. None of them could see where they were going. They bumped into the desks and they bumped into each other. They bumped into the walls and by mistake, 3 girls went into the boys' bathroom. Yikes. They got to see where they're going. Stephanie yelled, "You are a bunch of brainless copycats. You just do whatever I do. When I come tomorrow, I am going to have shaved my head. Shaved all the hair off of her. The first person to come the next day was the teacher. She had shaved her head and she was bald. The next to come were the boys. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The next to come to school were the girls. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The last person to come to school was Stephanie, and she had a nice little ponytail coming straight out the back. Everybody's looking at her. Oh no, she didn't shave her head. We all shaved our heads. And everyone chased her, and she just went laughing, and everyone chased her out the building. We're gonna get you. Oh, we're gonna get you. She just laughed and laughed. The end. Stephanie's ponytail. All right, I guess the moral of that story is just be an individual, do what you like, wear a high ponytail, wear a side ponytail, wear a back ponytail, wear a crazy hat if you want to, whatever you want to do. On Friday, we hope to see some crazy hair, crazy hat day. Okay, see us tomorrow. Mrs. Regula will be with you. I'll be back on Wednesday, and then Mrs. Regula on Thursday, and we'll have our Zoom meeting on Friday. See you soon. Bye.